So today we will learn about frameworks. So what is framework? So in Java, you know, there are functions. What is the use of function? It will just minimize the lines of code. Let's say, for example, some lines of code we need multiple times. That set of lines of code we need multiple times in a program. We can just make a function and call the function. As a result, the lines of code will get reduced because that same lines of code will be need to be called everywhere, so we can make a function and call the function though. So like someone say like framework is a big thing. Framework is not a big thing. Like framework in simple word is a combination of functions which will be used repeatedly throughout the descriptive design. Okay. So in simpler English, what you can say is framework is a combination of functions. It's nothing more. The functions which will be used repetitively throughout the script design are stored in a single place and is used multiple times. So that is just framework. So coming to types of framework. So types of framework, we have keyword driven framework, data driven framework, and hybrid framework. So what is keyword driven framework? Keyword driven framework you can say is the basic framework. Like say for example, there is an application whose functionality is never going to change. Let's say for example there is login page. Login will never be changing. You will be giving username and password and click on login. It will be able to log in. Let's say for only this part of application it need to be tested, and this has nothing big to do. So what we can do, we can use keyword driven framework. Keyword driven framework is that framework in which the automation tester designs a framework and give that framework to a manual tester so that he can use it. He doesn't need to have coding knowledge to use a keyword driven framework. In keyword driven framework, let's say for example there will be an Excel file. Only you change the value in the Excel file, and the you did not need to open the code or touch the code. You just run the code. Means keyword driven framework is used by those who have a very little knowledge, means no knowledge of coding, you can say. Only he know how to write the XPath and what data he needs to put. That's it. He doesn't need to have a extensive knowledge in coding or no knowledge in coding, you can say. We'll be using keyword driven framework automation. Let's say for example my requirement is that I will design a keyword driven framework and will be giving to the functional tester in which the functionality of login will never change. Until the application is there, the functionality of login will never change. Like there will be username field, there will be password field, and I will click on login and it will able to login. This functionality will never change in this application. Till the application is there, this functionality will remain as it is. So here what we can do is use here the automation tester can design a framework and give this particular to the functional tester where he will have access to the external file where he will just change the values in that. Let's say for example now he has the access to Excel file. In Excel file he will only change the values, but the coding which is written, that will not be touched. Let's say for example the XPath of this particular mobile number gets changed, or let's say for example the XPath of this password gets changed, or you can say the mobile number or the password which I am entering got changed tomorrow. So this only can be the case. For that he can make the changes in your Excel file, but the coding will never change. The functionality will remain as it is forever. In that case, I can use the keyword driven framework. Let's say, for example, I am designing a keyword driven framework just to enter values for this field and this field. So what I can do is, in the previous class, we have learned how to use Excel file. I will just be using this Excel file to have keyword inserted in that Excel file and design my keyword driven framework. It is a basic framework, you can say very basic. The framework These are the types of framework we're just learning, but in real time we'll be using hybrid framework. We'll neither be using keyword driven or data driven. Okay, so this is the basic way which I will write if I want to just perform the operation to, you can say, click after entering the username and password. So these particular I will convert to keyword driven framework. So how to do it? I'll just open my Excel sheet. Just remember that this functionality will never change in future. Like say for example, until the application is there, you will enter the username, you will enter the password, and you will click the login button. Only thing which can change is the data which you are sending this username or password, or the XPath which I have written. The XPath may change tomorrow due to the change in the development, or the data which I am passing to those text field may change. So this may happen. So for that, what I will need to do is, let's say I'm creating a column here. Below it, I'm creating type of locator value data. Let's say, for example, for this one, the first username, my type of locator is XPath. So what I can do is, I can write here XPath. The value is this particular value. Okay, is there any data? Yes, data is username. Let's say, for example, instead of username, I will send the username as say uh, Tom Jack. Okay, similarly for the second one, it is again XPath, and the password I can send anything which I will like. I need to put the value. Let's say for example this one. Password I can give anything like say ABC 1234 at the rate, anything I can give. Okay. Now third is again XPath, but it has no data. But data is nothing there, so just leave it blank because there is no data. But the XPath remains the same because it is XPath. So now what the functional tester who is using this particular keyword driven framework can do, he can only access this particular file and change the XPath value if the UI got changed, or change the data which we are sending, but he cannot change anything inside this code. Okay, so what here we will be doing is we will be, instead of giving the value here, we'll be directly using the commands of the Excel sheet to put the value here. Let's say for example, I need to have the value, this value. So this is row number 0, 1, 2, 3 row number. This cell number is 0, 1 means 3, 1. Just use this Control C, get Excel data. Row number 3, cell is 1. Got it? Now what I'll be doing is similarly 3, 2. So this will give me the data. So what I'll be doing here, just use it out. Okay. Now the same goes for this line also. Only change will be 4142. What I can do is I can just copy paste it. Control C, the 4142. And similarly here what I need to do, 51 only, because there is no data present. Okay, now what you will see is everything is parameterized, means nothing is hard coded in this code. So if I give this particular, you can say, framework to my functional tester, what he will be doing is he will just be opening this particular Excel and changing the value of locator or the data which we need to pass. He will never go to this code and change any code, because the functionality will always be same. There is no change of code. Only change is the locator due to the UI change or the data due to the database change. Like sometimes this username is present, sometimes other username is present. Okay. So now let's run and see what happens. See, my Tom Jack and password get entered and it will click login. It will not able to log in because the credential is incorrect. Anyways, but thing is you have had an idea like how to design a keyword driven framework. Means everything here is parameterized, nothing is hard coded. As a result, what you are doing, what changes you want to do, you just do in this datasheet and the same will be reflected in the code. No need to go to the code and make any changes, because keyword driven framework you have no access to code. Only you can change the values in this Excel file. Let's say for example tomorrow my XPath got changed due to your change. I'll change the value here, or tomorrow this username got invalid. So what can do? I can change the username, right username value here, write it, and the right password value also I can put it here. Okay. So this is the basic like how we can design a keyword driven framework.